Woman, I see a woman every day in the mirror. I see a woman, a wonderful woman, an African woman, mother of nature. Me oba, bibi ni ba, semi gasen shoyensha neyesa.
Hi lovely people, welcome back to the Tinaverse. You would agree with me that being a woman is such an underrated superpower. From the power to carry another human being to the strength we show every day. If you ask me, I'd say that being a woman is nothing short of magical. So today being the International Women's Day, I'm here to talk about all the incredible things that make me appreciate being a woman. The International Women's Day movement began in the early 1900s by a German activist who felt women needed more representation when it comes to voting rights, when it comes to better working conditions, when it comes to gender equality. Until today, it's been celebrated to address other challenges that face women. And the color that is used to celebrate the International Women's Day is the color purple, because the color purple signifies justice, dignity, and power. So if you see purple in my outfit today, or even on my lips, it's because I am celebrating the day with full vim and vigor. So if you're ready to celebrate everything womanhood with me, let's dive right into it. The first reason why I love being a woman is the fact that we are able to juggle a lot of roles, from professional roles to our family commitments to our personal interests. Sometimes I know it becomes overwhelming and some aspects of it suffer. Even though maybe in the beginning you are able to succeed at everything, there are times where you become overwhelmed and maybe you do well in your professional aspect, you do well in the family commitments, but your personal interests are going to suffer. But I love the fact that we are always able to overcome that, get up and keep pushing. So the strength to embrace the various roles is something that I really admire about being a woman. The next thing that makes me appreciate womanhood is the fact that women are natural nurturers. Women exhibit a profound instinct of nurturing and showing care to their loved ones, to their pets, and their environments. In fact, anything they care about, they try to nurture and show care to it. For instance, if a husband and wife is at home and the wife is sick, the way the man will take care of the woman is not the same as the way the woman takes care of the man when he is sick, because men are not natural nurturers. Another example is when you have a female child at home and she has a doll. Because she was naturally born to have that instinct, you'd see that right from the point where she has the doll, she begins to nurture and care for that doll and says that I want to feed my baby, I want to put my baby to sleep. And you say that she's doing that because she saw her mom do that. Okay, but the same mom had a boy child who also saw the doll. Why is he not feeding the doll and putting the doll to sleep? Because naturally he doesn't have that instinct. So that is one thing that really makes me appreciate being a woman, because sometimes it's nice to care for things you love. A profound and unique aspect of being a woman is the ability to grow another human being in your womb. Like sometimes I just sit down to imagine it, that like how why is it that like the human being does not just come from somewhere to join you? The process I've watched several videos about that whole pregnancy till childbirth thing, and it's magical. I don't even know the right English word to describe it, but you can't tell me that for a human being to carry another creature of its kind in its body you can't tell me that it is not extraordinary. Just think about it. That aspect about womanhood alone makes me feel so special that I was born in a woman's body, because it is a superpower. Imagine all women in the world decided not to have children. It means the men who give birth to kids because they want to continue their lineage. It means there will be no lineage, because we have the power to continue your lineage for you. Do you know how much of a big deal that is? Now let's talk about fashion freedom. Fashion serves as a very powerful medium for women to express their individuality, their emotions, and their cultural heritage. And because of that, we have a lot of options to explore. We are able to experiment with a lot of fashion trends, a lot of makeup styles, and all that. My husband often says something that for a man, if you are ugly because you can't wear makeup, you can't put on a wig or anything to enhance your beauty. The way you look is how you'll be seen. And that is very true. But for a woman, in Ghana, we have a saying that "Amofe was tall." It means that when you go to the shop, you can buy beauty. And that is the truth. Now if you have money and you want to look beautiful as a woman, there is no way you cannot look beautiful, because all the resources are available for you to look beautiful. People are buying all sorts of hair extensions, makeup kits. Why do you think the fashion industry is making so much money? It's all because of women, because we have the option to explore all that, and we are willing to explore it. So definitely the fashion business is going to boom. But I love that for women, because it is nice to be able to have a different look every day. It makes me feel like a chameleon. Today I'm green, tomorrow I'm blue, tomorrow I'm orange. You get what I mean? I love it for women any day, anytime. The next thing I want to talk about is the emotional depth of women and their ability to be empathetic. And this makes them remarkable listeners, and it allows them to also show invaluable support to other people. For instance, if a woman hears that another woman has lost their child, that woman might not even be a friend or anything, but the moment a woman hears that, she puts herself in that person's shoes, and then she begins to feel sad, or she might even cry, because she just mirrors the emotion. Another example is when a woman tells her female friend, that maybe her boyfriend cheated on her or something. You would see how her other female friend will react. Like, the women are quick to even inherit their friends' enemies because of how empathetic they are. They quickly put themselves in that person's shoes and try to feel the person's pain. So that trait that women have does not only strengthen personal relationships, it also fosters the nurturing environment, and it makes people feel valued and heard. The last thing I want to talk about is the ability of women to trust their intuition. And most often than not, it is accurate. When a woman is suspecting something, sometimes the men don't take as seriously when it comes to those things, because sometimes they feel like, oh, you women, you're too emotional and we are logical, so we want to use logic. But it's not in every situation that you have to use logic. You see, sometimes the emotions allow us to deduce what the actual situation is. And in most cases, we are right. But sometimes they will not listen to you until the thing happens, and then they realize that, oh, you're actually right, you see. But yeah, that is it. So that is one thing I appreciate about being a woman, because our instincts most often than not does not fail us. It is mostly on point. So yeah, I don't intend to have a very long video. I know there are a lot more reasons why women are supposed to be celebrated, but I have not mentioned. The main idea behind this video is to encourage my fellow women out there that we are enough. There is nothing in this world that makes us more of women than we already are. Being married does not make you more of a woman than you already are. Having a child does not make you more of a woman than you already are. All those things come as compliments, and then they are just an icing on top of the cake. The other time I was listening to a young lady who has 2 kids. That lady is less than 30 years old. The interviewer was asking her how she manages to do her job so well even after having 2 kids. And she said that one thing she told herself was that being a mother was not going to stop her from achieving her dreams, because she doesn't want to look back in future and say that I wish I did this thing, but because I had children I couldn't do it. And I think that is the kind of mindset we all should have as women, because we are stronger than we think we are. We don't know what we possess. Don't let the challenges life throw at you intimidate you. I know sometimes it becomes overwhelming. Sometimes you feel like giving up, but don't, because the sky is just the beginning for us. There's more in life that we can do than we actually think we are capable of. So to all girl moms out there, I hope that you raise your girls to know that they are enough. I hope that you raise them to know that they can enter any room that they want to enter once they put their mind to it. I hope you raise them to be confident in themselves. I hope you let them know that their destiny is not determined by the man they marry or the number of children they have. And lastly, I hope that you teach them to love themselves, to let them know that they deserve nothing but the best, and they need to be in places where they get nothing but the best. To all amazing women out there, happy International Women's Day. Keep shattering all the glass ceilings, and let's keep pushing to make this world a better place. Cheers. Mwah.
We may encounter many defeats, but we must not be defeated. That in fact it may be necessary to encounter defeats so we can know who the hell we are. What can we overcome? What makes us stumble and fall and somehow miraculously rise and go on? I know that a diamond is a result of extreme pressure. Less time and less pressure, and it's just crystal or coal or fossilized leaves or just dirt. But time and pressure will create a diamond. It is considered one of the most beautiful elements, and it's one of the hardest elements on our planet.